introduce our closed weld heads, the series from our smallest to our largest weld head that does thin wall tube, thicker wall tube, and thin wall pipe. I will start over here with our small head, which does from 1/4 to 1 inch. Our next head here does from 1/4 to 1.5 inches. Our next head here does 3/4 to 3 inch. Our next largest size does 1.5 to 4. And we do 2.5 to 6 inch pipe. As I told you, after you put the tube clamp inserts in, the next step is to place the tungsten so that you can weld. So I'm going to open up the weld head on both sides and open the clamp housings, and I'm going to rotate the tungsten to where I place in the tungsten. Let's cut the length. You'll open it up. You can lift it up and see that it will not fall out on you. And if you look, I'm going to shut this. You have the ability, your tubing is going to be in here with a gap between your tungsten and the tube. I will put some tube in it in just a moment, and then I will show you how we weld. So in the meantime, I'm going to bring this back to home position. And we're ready to put our tubing in, begin to weld. We have cut and prepared our tubes. They're square-faced, cut, ready to go, except for one thing. We need to take a cloth and wipe them clean on the outside and on the inside of both sides that are going to be welded. Okay, you clean, and then you got them ready to weld. Ready to start welding, so I'm going to take my first tubing, I'm going to place it inside the weld head and make sure that it is meeting halfway through the tungsten. I'm going to close the clamp housing, check again that it's, and then I clamp it. I get my second piece, bring it in the other side, clamp it, secure, and since I have this window, I can check if it has a hole in it or not. If it doesn't, I'm ready to weld. Next, I'm going to put my purge on my OD clamp, and I'm going to put it on my ID on the other side. We have right now what we call a magnet helix, and for 1.5 inches, we need to go to 0.5. And you need to raise it up to 0.5, 0.6, actually, excuse me, a little bit more, a little bit higher, to weld and begin. It's going to go through a pre-purge cycle where argon is coming in the head and taking all the oxygen out, rising inside. Open it up so you can see how it actually looks right after the weld has been completed. And we'll open the other side as well. So now you can see the weld, actually how it looks when it comes right out of being welded. A very nice weld.
Okay. That's it.